Analysis of exhaust gas. Analysis of exhaust and flue gas using ORSAT apparatus. Uh, Analysis of flue gas is required to check whether how much amount of carbon dioxide is contained in the exhaust gas, how much amount of carbon monoxide is contained, how much amount of oxygen is contained in the exhaust gas, so that we can manage the air fuel ratio. Okay, if the air fuel ratio is less, in that case we will get large amount of carbon monoxide. If air fuel ratio is high, if the air fuel ratio is high, that is a lean mixture, then we will get large amount of carbon dioxide as well as presence of oxygen in the exhaust gas. Now look at here, this is the leveling bottle. This is a leveling bottle means in this bottle the major quantity of uh, gas is taken, major quantity of gas is taken. This is the burette, and burette is surrounded by the water to cool or to condense the vapor particle. Then this pipe is connected with the 4 pipette, and all 4 pipette is provided with a cork. Pipette 1 contains KOH, that is caustic soda. Second pipette contains paragallic acid. Third pipette contain third and fourth pipette contains copperous chloride. In first pipette, that is caustic soda absorbs the carbon dioxide. Second pipette, that is paragallic acid absorbs the oxygen, and remaining two pipette, that is pipette 3 and pipette 4, copperous chloride absorbs carbon monoxide. Now pipette 1 is connected with the cork S4, 2 is connected with S2, 3 is connected with S2, and 4th is connected with S1. Okay, order of pipette and cork is different. Now this is a wall. Now in this case the combustion products are mainly gaseous. In this case the combustion products are mainly gaseous, and that gas is measured in the leveling bottle. When the sample is taken for analysis, it is usually cooled down to the temperature which is below the saturation temperature of the steam. Why? Because when it is condensed below the saturation temperature, the steam get condensed. Okay, means during analysis there is a absence of steam. Otherwise, the analysis would be slightly difficult, or the measurement will be slightly inaccurate due to the presence of steam in the exhaust gas. The steam content is therefore not included in the analysis, which is then quoted as an analysis of the dry product. We condense the steam and we do analysis of the flue gas which is steam free. Therefore, this analysis is called as a analysis of dry product. Since the product are gaseous, it is usual to quote the analysis by volume. Since it is a gas, analysis is done by volume. An analysis which includes the steam in the exhaust gas is called as a wet analysis. Okay, if we include the steam, then the exhaust gas analysis is called as a wet analysis. When we remove the steam, then the analysis is called as a dry analysis. Practical analysis of combustion product. The most common means of analysis of combustion product is the ORSAT apparatus, which is described below. Construction. Look at here. It consists of a leveling bottle which is connected to the burette by pipe. Then burette is connected with the 4 pipette, and all pipette contains a different chemical. First pipette contains KOH, caustic soda. Second, paragallic acid. Third and fourth contains copperous chloride. All pipette are connected with a cock, or we can say valve, to open and close the particular pipette. Then this pipe is connected with the valve. Orsat apparatus consists of burette, a gas cleaner, 4 absorption pipette, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. The pipette are interconnected by means of manifold fitted with a cock S1, S2, S3, S4. S1 is for first, sorry, S4 is for first, S3 is for second, S2 is for third, and S1 is for fourth. Sequence of cock and pipette is different and contain different chemicals to absorb carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, and oxygen. Each pipette also fitted with a number of small glass tube which provide a greater amount of surface. These tubes are wetted by the absorbing agent and are exposed to the gas under analysis. The measuring burette is surrounded by water jacket to prevent changes in the temperature and density of the gas. The pipette 1, 2, 3, 4 contains the following chemicals. The pipette 1 contains KOH, that is caustic soda, to absorb carbon dioxide. In first pipette, carbon dioxide will be absorbed. Second pipette, pipette 2 contains alkaline solution of pyrogallic acid and which absorbs the oxygen, that is O2. Third and fourth pipette contains copperous chloride. Third and fourth pipette contains an acid solution of copperous chloride to absorb carbon monoxide, that is CO. Furthermore, the apparatus has a leveling bottle and a three-way cock to connect the apparatus either to gas or the atmosphere. This is the valve which connects gas with the atmosphere or the pipette. Now procedure for the Orsat analysis, 100 cc, that is 100 cubic centimeter of gas whose analysis to be made is drawn into a bottle by lowering the leveling bottle. This is when the exhaust gas enters from this direction, this bottle is lowered. When this bottle is lowered, the particular measured quantity of flue gas enters in the leveling bottle. In this case, we allow only 100 cubic centimeter of gas. The top cock S4 is then opened and the whole gas is forced to the pipette 1. We open the cock S4 and allow that gas to the first pipette. The gas remains in this pipette for some time and most of the carbon dioxide is absorbed. The gas remains inside the pipette 1, means inside the KOH, for some time so that all carbon dioxide can be absorbed by the KOH. And this process is repeated 2-3 times so that to ensure the absorption of all carbon dioxide gas in the pipette 1. The leveling bottle is then lowered to allow the chemical to come to its original level. The volume of gas thus absorbed is read on the scale of the measuring bottle. Then the chemical is then this leveling bottle is again lowered so that the gas can come back to its original level, and then it is measured. The quantity is measured in the burette. The quantity is measured in the burette. The amount of quantity reduced in the burette, it means that amount of carbon dioxide is absorbed by KOH. Now, the flue gas is then forced through the pipette 1 for number of times to ensure that the whole CO2 is absorbed. This process is repeated, means gas is allowed to pass into KOH solution for number of times so that all CO2 can be absorbed, to ensure the CO2 has been absorbed. Okay, now we read the initial reading, then we read the reading after absorbing the COH, and that reading gives the amount of CO2 absorbed. Then cock S2 is closed and cock S4 is closed and cock S3 is open, so that gas can be passed to the pyrogallic acid to absorb the carbon, to absorb the oxygen. Further, the remaining flue gas is then forced to the pipette 2, which contains the pyrogallic acid, to absorb whole of O2. To absorb whole of O2 means to absorb all oxygen. The reading on the measuring burette will be the sum of volume of CO2 and O2. We will close cock S4 and open cock S3 to allow gas to enter in the pyrogallic acid. Pyrogallic acid will absorb the oxygen and will keep gas inside the pyrogallic acid, this pipette, for some time, so that it can absorb all oxygen. Then again leveling bottle is lowered and we measure the quantity of gas. Now here quantity of gas measured, or the reduction in the quantity of gas, is the total volume reduced in the pipette 1 and pipette 2, means the volume reduced in the burette indicates the sum of carbon dioxide and oxygen. Okay, from first reading, if we subtract the second reading, we will get the amount of oxygen. The oxygen content can be found out by subtraction. Finally, as before, the sample of gas is forced through the pipette 3 and 4 to absorb the carbon monoxide completely. The amount of nitrogen in the sample can be determined by subtracting from the total volume of gas the sum CO2, CO and O2 content. Okay, before supplying gas in the pipette 3 and 4, we measured the nitrogen percent available in the fuel. The Orsat apparatus gives an analysis of a dry product of combustion. Step may be taken to remove the steam from the sample by condensing, but as the sample is collected over water, it becomes saturated water and that is removed. The resulting analysis is nevertheless true analysis for the dry product. This is because the volumetric reading are taken at the constant temperature and pressure, and the partial pressure of the vapor is constant. This means that the sum of partial pressure of the remaining constituent is constant. The vapor then occupied the same proportion of total volume at each measurement. Hence, the vapor does not affect the result of analysis. Hence, the water vapor available does not affect the analysis.